Good morning, beautiful people. Or I should say, beautiful person, because sometimes old bad habits die hard. I remember I was talking about habits the other day, and there you go. I used to say, hello, beautiful people, and then I learned to say beautiful person, because I am actually just talking to you, and I'm talking to you. So you are the beautiful person that I'm talking to. So greetings from beautiful, sunny, hot Winnipeg. It's going to be 30 degrees Celsius today in late August, mid-August. Very interesting. Doesn't always happen. But fortunately the nights are going to be cooler, so at least we'll be able to sleep. But yeah, I'm a little later than usual, in case you're wondering. It's not 9 o'clock right now, but or 8:30. But yeah, I had to do some stuff this morning, and I didn't get to take my walk. So taking it now before it gets even hotter, and talking to you. So subject today, hydration, and specifically, what should you be putting in your water? And you might say, but Hadass, I don't have to put anything in my water. I buy this bottled water, and it's very clean and pure, and why do I need to add anything to it? So, first of all, or even worse, you might say, water? Ugh, I drink Gatorade. So, hello, Andrea. So, let's clear that up first. Gatorade has its place, I suppose. It is quite full of sugar and other stuff. So, yeah, wouldn't be my drink of choice. And if you're buying bottled water, chances are you may be drinking demineralized tap water, so you might as well save your money and just use the tap water, because what you really are doing when you put stuff, hi John, when you put stuff in your water is you are re-mineralizing the water that's been demineralized, so that's kind of a waste of time and money and plastic bottles. So if you live in a place where the tap water is safe, and I'm not going to assume that by any stretch of the imagination, there are lots of places which have internet but don't have safe water. It's kind of sad. But if your water is safe, then I don't really see any reason to buy bottled water. In fact, bottled water is often stolen from ancient aquifers, or it's in fact tap water, which has been demineralized and gussied up and put in plastic bottles and marked up. So, yeah, not going to say too much more about that. But on the assumption that you have a decent source of water, then I forgot to turn off the notifications, so they keep popping in front of my eyes and distracting me. That's one advantage of doing this at 8:30 in the morning. Not as many notifications, but it's all good. It's all good. Back to the water. Okay, so first of all, if you are buying sugary energy drinks, I suppose it gives you energy for a while, but it's not really contributing to your health. The reason you need to have something in your water and not just drink pure water is because when you sweat, and when it's hot, you're going to sweat even if you don't work out. When you sweat, the reason your sweat is salty is because it's taking out salts and other electrolytes from your body. So if you sweat a lot, whether you've been working out or just in a hot place, or maybe you're just the kind of person who sweats a lot. Some people just do without doing anything in particular. Yeah, it is cheap, John, and in Alberta it doesn't taste so wonderful, but it is safe, I'm pretty sure. But I remember one time we went to the Rockies and we were enjoying the mountain water and in Canmore and so on, and then we came back down to the plains. I remember our first night in Saskatchewan, and I thought it was so miserable, the water, because we'd been just filling our water bottles from the tap and enjoying it, and then all of a sudden it was prairie water again. So anyway, but you get used to it. Back in Winnipeg. But anyway, back to the water. If you sweat, then you are losing salts and electrolytes. And the reason electrolytes are so important is because you need them for your body is not merely a chemical system, which is very important with the hormones and so on. It is also an electrical system. All your nerves, all the connections between your brain and your body actually happen with electricity rather than with chemicals. I mean, the chemicals are important. You need your hormones and so on, but you also need your blood to be nice and conductive so that the nerves can do their job. And it's the electrolytes, the salts, if you will, that are dissolved in your blood, which are causing, and in your cells, which make it that you can have electrical impulses going through your cells. And so if you run low on electrolytes, you can actually have all sorts of really bad health effects and even die from a lack of electrolytes. I remember when I was a kid in Israel, we'd go hiking, in these dry canyons, and I remember seeing a girl faint. And what they did actually is they gave her, it brought her to, and they gave her grapefruits. Can you imagine? A guy pulls out a grapefruit from his backpack and starts feeding it to her because it's a great source of electrolytes. I thought that was, and she needed sugar, but she didn't need a huge dose that would possibly shock her system. So it was quite amazing. So, and obviously once we got back, she got medical help, but right on the spot, it was a great solution. So it's really important that you make sure you are replenishing those electrolytes that you're losing through sweat. This is a really long way to say a short thing. So there's different things you can do. I personally like to put pink Himalayan salt and essential oils, edible essential oils obviously, in my water. It helps me replenish the electrolytes, and I personally like the taste of that. I mean, obviously not putting in gigantic amounts. It's not like I'm not drinking salt water, but it's nice to have just that little bit of salty tinge to it. You can also put in, hydration formulas. Like I do have these sticks of a hydration stuff, as hydrate, that I can put in my water. I do that sometimes. My daughter loves it. She likes the blue raspberry one, and I like it for her because it doesn't contain sugar, but or artificial sweeteners. It's nice. So just a quick one today. Although I don't know, I've been rambling. Maybe it's not quick, but just to remind you, if it's hot where you are, or if you're working out a lot, make sure that you replenish the electrolytes and drink water. Don't drink crappy stuff. And it doesn't really matter if it's sugary or if it's got aspartame in it. Neither of those is going to do your body a lot of good. In fact, if anything, you'll probably do better with real sugar than with crappy synthetic sweeteners. But that's a whole different rant. So, so I did some research on this. And I do have some sources that I can share with you, 3 or 4 links that I can give you about the importance. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Of the importance of electrolytes. If you want those, drop me a message. I can drop you a PDF with those links if you want to learn more about this. So, everyone have a great day. Remember, I love you. Talk to you again soon, hopefully at a better time when it's also cooler. It's hot here, to make sure to replenish my electrolytes when I get home. So, talk to you again soon. And remember, drop me a message if you want those links about electrolytes.